Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, JJ McCarthy, first NFL action, preseason week 1, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of this channel. Not only is it a great, cheap way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So if you dig these kind of videos, you want to know what it's like to be in an NFL quarterback room, all the detail, nuance of high-level ball, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Hop over there, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. JJ McCarthy, we start here with a beautiful full field read. Start at the bottom, no. Work the backside in, move in the pocket, great pocket feel, rip it down the middle of the field. Let's roll. This is nice, right? Look at the pocket movement. Head to the right, no flat, no deep out, up, rip it. Love a good in, right down the hash. Thank you. Love just kind of the feel here as we get, pause this thing as closer to the snap. Start 3x1, get to 2x2, country cover 3. All country coverage means is that we're playing zone, just straight droppers, like drop to an area. So to me, deep out, flat. This play is probably better if this is a true option. Okay, preseason, come out here, just run a flat. Then on the backside, we're working that in. So don't like it. Don't like it. Like it. If you can count to 3, you can play 4. Say it with me now. Me, okay? Or Kevin. Nice job, though, right here with the JJ getting through this thing. No to the bottom. No, no, back. And again, the pocket movement, the feel, 2 hands on the ball. Up, up, up. Not up and running. Up and resetting, driving the ball down the field. It's beautiful, man. There's nothing easy about that. I don't care if you're a veteran guy. It's your first ever preseason game. No to the right. Up. Whoop. It's not 7-on-7. Right? These dudes are coming for you. Whoop. Reset, drive it right down the hash, strike right on the face. Let's roll. Next one here, 3rd and 9. It's a rough one. Pick. We're going to be late and kind of, we'll say late to the number 3 up top, running that kind of pseudo crosser. Now, there's a lot to learn from here. I think the idea of this throw is there early. He probably also doesn't put it exactly where he wants. Now, for any of you who are watching this saying, you know what I want to do? I want to play running back in the league. Okay. Pass protection, y'all. Say hello to Lord Helmet. Pretty sure that's Lord Helmet. Kind of looks like the guy we used to call Lord Helmet for the Raiders. Oh my goodness. Just blows up the whole play. Now, could your boy 8 carve this thing back a little bit? Yes. Okay, no doubt about it. So the first thing here, just what's going on. I'm calling this a crosser. I'm calling that like a clear seam. And then I think the ball's trying to get here normally on true dagger. Now, versus man, some teams will treat this as kind of an alert, really good option. And that's probably what should happen here. So is this there early? Yes. Okay. Is this 7-on-7? No. So we've got this huge car crash that happens right in our lap here from Lord Helmet. Coming in here, blowing up our running back, blowing up the whole play. So now we've got to go or move. And by the time we go to move here, this route from 8, he kind of drifts for me. So I would prefer this to be almost carve it down at this point. Once it becomes a scramble drill, you got to carve this thing down. And you absolutely cannot allow the DB to undercut you here. Okay? And not a great decision late, not the ball placement you want. Furthermore, check out the dagger up top. So if this is the in route, nice job winning inside, but then watch the corner. So the corner loses his leverage. He comes back inside. He runs the damn route for him. Hello. You know, who knows what you get sometimes out there in preseason. It's not a great route up top. So first we're watching that dagger up top by the number 1. Trying to rip it deep in. No, no, no. Okay, so if let's just pretend we played this thing on true timing. So catch and 5-step or catch and big 3 from McCarthy. 1, 2, 3. The in isn't there. Where's the shallow? Well, technically the shallow is a check. So he chipped the tight end and then he's out here. So if we could just stay in the pocket here, and this was a 7-on-7 rep, the ball goes here, easy, it's probably a first down. But that's not the case, right? This tackle football, we got to go this way. And now again, is this there? Yeah. I mean, you can see it there, right? But you can't do this, and we sure as hell can't do this, and we especially can't do it way over here late. So it's there initially, but the rush from your boy, Lord Helmet, blows up the play. Now we're late. Now we make probably a bummer of a decision and a bummer of a route. Boom. Jesus. Dude, right through. Tough one. A lot to learn from on that one, though. Next one here. This is a beautiful play action deep over to the guy going in motion or the shift here. Now, there's a little nuanced detail that we'll talk about the second time we watch this, but great rhythm, great touch. Drive that thing, strike of a throw, put it on a string. Love it. Have yourself a day 8 for the most part, besides that last route. Play action, smooth, rhythm, one hitch, guy bearing down on you. Beautiful. A really nice job. Now, first thing we'll do here is just talk through what the routes are. Then we'll talk details, because there's a little detail here that I love. So here's that deep post. Take the top off. Here's where the ball ends up going on that deep crosser. And then this is often paired with a shallow. So you just read this saying high to low, trying to get the ball most often right here. Now, the thing I want you to pay attention to is this route from the point here. He's going to come off, and instead of just like running a true shallow, he comes off like he's blocking. That really, really confuses these two guys. They get their eyes a little lost, and then with that comes through and then underneath to then allow that shallow to come back across. That I've never seen before, and I love it. I would be stealing that in a heartbeat. A beautiful little detail on a play that everybody runs. So watch that route down here to the bottom. See him come off and block right there? 11. So comes out, little Frankenstein, and then he's out. Ooh, watch what that does to the corner down here to the bottom. Who's who in the zoo? Whose guy is that? You take him, I got him. Beautiful. And it's a strike of a throw as well. Beautiful throw, great rhythm right in front of your boy Max. Now, pass pro wise here, I'm not sure exactly what the right tackle is doing, right guard, right tackle. Here for me, not my favorite pass pro. Boom, get your quarterback drilled. So we don't have to be in the room to know that this pass pro is probably these three for these three, these two for these two, and then the back right here. Okay, so when this guy green dogs or pressures, to me, these two linemen, we got to sort this out, fellas. We can't have a free runner on the quarterback here. This is way too easy. Yeah. I mean, look at the right tackle. He sees it a little late. You know what he's doing right there? Look out. Look out. Dot. That's a hell of a throw, y'all. Look at the ball placement. Smooth. Maybe the ball handling could be cleaned up with your off arm right there. But really fluid, smooth, good timing, great rhythm, and that's a dot. That's a hell of a throw. Let's roll. Next one here, little naked keeper to the left. Okay, the guy going in motion, 11, he's going on the sneak or the slide. Now, JJ tries to get all, Patrick Mahomes, Caleb Williams on us, and, it's going to hurt some Minnesota feelings probably, but there's a difference between being picked first and being picked whatever. Okay, I'm sure he's a really good athlete, really good dude. But you can see just the movement patterns. Not all things are the same, right? So again, we talk about this damn near every video. All these naked keepers. Something's in the flat, someone's in the over, someone's going deep. And there it is. Now, the plan here that you always have to have as quarterback is as you fake, so we're faking this way, come out, fake. What's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is the open edge running right at us. So you have to have a plan. The plan for most quarterbacks is to fake and get depth. And then at a minimum, you can throw it at this guy's feet. Nowadays, these guys can drop their arm angles, flip it, be creative out there. But this isn't close to being completed. I like the idea of it. Right? This has like a weird scout team vibe. Huh? Whoa. Maybe it's a one-off. Maybe he just missed it. Maybe he makes that throw all the time in practice. We're all going to find out together, y'all. Again, I think the ball handling could be a little more exaggerated. Extend the ball off arm on your core. Watch him. Get depth. He does a nice job flipping his hips. We just, can't make the throw. Hey-o. Next one here, 3rd and 5. It's a nice job from JJ using his feet. Now, we'll talk through exactly kind of where he's probably going with this ball, but nice job improvising, knowing where you are on the field, high football IQ, not sliding, right? You slide, you're down where you are, jump head first, make sure you get the first down. Nice job protecting the ball, get vertical. Smart heads up play. It was really nice. Now, again, we're not in these installs. I'm not going to pretend to tell you what the hell this read is. I can tell you that just drawing this thing up as we look at this, I would bet a lot of money that the ball is designed to go here. So up, and he almost runs like a little angle of follow. Now, when he does that, he falls. Bummer. If you were looking here, this is a nice winner too. Okay. If all those things aren't there, looks like they're playing like a little looper return back as kind of the pseudo check down, runaway. So a lot of good runaways versus third medium. Probably going to see some iteration of man. Really like the design here. Nice job by JJ turning down the throw. He wants to throw it to the new number 1. He stumbles. We turn it down. Whoop. Full spin. Nice athleticism. And just a really, again, I can't overemphasize how many times I've seen guys slide there and not get the first down. So really nice job. Whoop. Not there. Get vertical. Go get it yourself. Hell yeah. Next one here. Beautiful circus route or 7 down here to the bottom on the tight corner versus a cloud corner. Nice hookup. Big chunk. Let's go. Now, I can acknowledge the fact that it is a nice completion, nice throw, nice rhythm, and still say there are things that I would love to see happen to make this an even better play. Okay, so you're probably thinking, dude, this guy's a real jerk, man. He must be a Packers and Bears fan. Relax, homie. Don't care that much. Here's the circus. So up that deep corner or deep out from here versus a cloud corner. Right? If he gets depth, there's usually something in the flat to throw the ball to. If he hangs down there, you drive this thing just like this. Now, the thing that I'm saying I would love to see is at the top of his drop, he's real smooth, fluid. When you hit that back of your drop, keep the base that you hit. So keep that base as opposed to hitting the back foot and then heel clicking, so bringing your feet together to get back to your base. Just that little movement. Okay, you'd be like, man, you're really nitpicky. This is the NF earmuffs fucking league. Okay, I think I butchered that, but you get the gist. Okay, this little step, this little heel click matters because when we go to throw this, it's a beautiful throw. He's catching it, and guess what? Going out of bounds, right? OB. Think of it as one step. So that little heel click is one step where if we gave this guy an extra step on the sideline, now he catches it and turns upfield. You're welcome. One step matters. And this is not recess. You don't get to do whatever the hell you want on these drops. Play fake, tight hitch. See his full heel click right there? It's beautiful anticipation. Let's celebrate it actually, okay? Because you guys will get so sensitive. Jesus. Okay? Beautiful anticipation. Driving the ball, right? This is a big boy throw. You can see him right here. He's not coming out of that break yet, out to this space. Beautiful. Now, if we just got it out there faster with a better base, now this play turns instead of a big chunk into a massive play. Maybe he scores. So that's just the tick of refinement. I think there's a lot to like about how JJ's throwing it. But again, he's catching that on the side hash, right? Like there's no chance for him to catch that and stay in bounds. And to me, it's a beautiful route. It's great design. The only part we could shave off time quarterback-wise there is that back hitch. Whoop! See, it just looks like it's at a different tempo. It's because he's bringing his feet together. Shoot, he almost goes full karaoke there. It's a nice throw, though. Wow. Halftime. You dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you for taking the time and doing it. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep dives on my favorite football subjects. We have a course on RPOs, tempos, pass protection. The best-selling course is how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offensive system. If you're interested in enrolling in any of those courses, hop over to the new Quarterback School website. If you haven't, get over there and check it out. There's a really cool feature where you can ask me anything, get all sorts of nuanced detail about the quarterback position. Then finally, make sure to follow me across social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, 3rd and 12. Okay, 3rd and 12 is rough for anybody. Okay, we're in 2x2 here. They present middle of the field open. They end up rock and rolling the safeties to get to what I'm used to calling robber. JJ tries to get it himself with his feet. We've already seen him have success with this. 3rd and 12 is just harder. Longer way to go, captain. Get out there, not there. Got to get down, protect yourself. Don't take hits like this very often. Now, a few things, okay? And again, I acknowledge in every video, this is preseason, okay, folks? Freak the hell out. This is supposed to present like 4 verticals. Okay, the defense presenting open. Okay, they're going to get to closed robber. Closed robber to me just means like 11 robber. The strong safety type is the middle hole player. Okay, so they're going to get to middle field closed. Man. You could work the seams. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think either of them wins. This route is rough. These end up turning into like stops. Okay? It's not, they don't run 4 verticals. These are stops, but to the defense, this looks like 4 verticals. You got me? These stops, whatever this release is, not for me. Okay. This, too slow. So what I would say here is 3rd and 12, one-on-one outside the numbers. Let's let it rip, dog. And these are too slow. Like this just never gonna, it's not gonna be there on time. So and the way to test this for all you wide receivers who get super sensitive about being called slow is at the top of the drop. So that's the top of his drop. Look at the wide receivers. So catch, false step, 1, 2, 3. We got to throw it. Hitch, we got to throw it. Now you could say, maybe this is open. In the league where that's a stop route, you're going to put it right down his stem coming. So he's going to get to his depth past the stick and probably work right back down the stem. So you see that kind of anticipation throw out here. Okay, I wouldn't be mad at that throw. I wouldn't be mad at the same throw up here, but this guy, dilly-dallying at the line of scrimmage with his release, you be the judge. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with what that release is up top. That looks like, we're out in the park trying to win like a DB competition. That ain't it, homie. This is the NFL. We'll be selling insurance here soon. Okay, chill out if you sell insurance. I got good buddies that sell insurance. Whoop. Got to go. Nothing there. Just don't take hits like that. So all of those things go into this kind of bag of what the hell happened? Got to go. Nothing there. Protect yourself. Get down. Field goal. Next one here. 2nd and 9. I had to do it. Inverted Hank. Golly, guys. What are we doing? Why? For who, for what? Not for me. For a completion to 11? So we can throw a double team sit? I mean, you're probably not tired of it yet because it's so early in the preseason. I'm tired of it. Okay. Inverted Hank. All that means is that we're getting to the hooks from the number 2, usually running smokes out here with the big guys, the fullback, running back types. But this play is Scat Hank. Don't let them confuse you. This is Scat Hank in the yellow. You see the spacing of it? It's the exact same. Okay, so we're just running the blue. You read this thing 1 over the ball, 2 to whoever squeezes it away. So if we get squeezed over here, this becomes 2. If we get squeezed over here, this becomes 2. This is one of those ones where I would be like, I didn't get it in the headset, so I just went with my favorite play. This is rough, man. Especially versus man. They catch like some iteration of man here or match. I guess you'd call it that. They're certainly matching in the slot with the number 2s. Just, it's not for me, dog. And even though this probably is a drop, it's still not for me. Even if you catch it, 5-yard static route, it's definitely a drop. But it's a drop because he's going to get hit from both sides. Damn. Next one here, 3rd and 9. Beautiful rep. We're going to hit the number 3 on a crosser up top versus man free. Green dog in the back. A lot of space over the ball. Beautiful rhythm, throw, hookup, 3rd and long conversion. Love to see it. So working 34 on the crosser. Put it right up on his face. It is outstanding. Everybody's a winner to the left here. We got multiple runaway opportunities. So if we're going to go route down here to the bottom, we've got the crosser where the ball goes. We've got the in, and we got the short in. Okay, literally all winners. So really nice call. When I'm thinking man free here, I'm thinking that they are rushing 5. So man free just means man, cover 1, except instead of there being an extra player, they're rushing 5, some version of 5. Really doesn't matter who it is. And it might even present like 6 if the guy who has the back in man coverage green dogs and adds on. So once the back blocks, he just adds on. So it might present like 6, but it's man free. Got a lot of space in the middle of the field, especially in the slots, the inside guys, because they'll be outside leverage defenders. Right on them. I'm telling you, obviously I love promoting the courses, but if one of the things about the How to Beat Every Coverage course you can learn is versus middle field closed man, the leverage on the inside and the outside wide receivers. So the inside wide receivers are going to have outside leverage. The outside wide receivers are going to have inside leverage based on the coverage. Just learning that helps so much. And what I mean by that is that these defenders, so once we get to middle of field closed, okay, man free, what I'm used to calling the divider, whatever their divider is for their defense, if a wide receiver is inside of the divider, that defender is going to be outside leverage. He's going to be outside leverage on their eligible, okay? Because he wants to funnel him to the middle field player. We're trying to create a funnel to this safety right here. If you're outside of that, so outside the divider, you are now going to be inside leverage, and you're essentially on your own. So sometimes the defenders will almost have their back to each other based on what the leverage is in the split. So you can control, this is the part offensively that makes a lot of sense, is what leverage you want, you can control with the split, or you start using motion. Does that make sense? So if you want inside leverage, get outside the divider. If you want outside leverage, get inside the divider to get this outside leverage. Okay, so watch this thing play out. You can really see the difference here with the star in the corner, with just the different leverages here on the same coverage. So see the nickel or the star go outside right there? See the corner up top go inside? You're welcome. We'll be out there slicing fools up. Let's go. Beautiful job from J.J. McCarthy. Really like the rhythm. Work in the middle of the field. The vision, smooth, fluid, decisive. Strike. Next one here. Beautiful touchdown pass up top on the go ball. Far hash. Dot of a throw. Beautiful route as well. No idea what their corner's doing up top. And that's a dot. Just right in stride. Beautiful. Looks like routes on air out there. Great job from J.J. McCarthy. Again, fluid, smooth, on time, in rhythm, easy. That's awesome. That's really, really well done. Now, got on 8 earlier on the interception route. This is a beautiful route. So to me here, what I love about these go routes is you come out like a rocket. We're flying. We're going right at his technique. So if he's going to move at all, we're going to run right at his technique and essentially jump around it. Like run right at his toes and then bounce around him, almost like slingshot around him. And again, that corner is out there guessing, which helps. But watch that route from the wide receiver. Right at him. Boom. Just that little subtle acceleration there. That's beautiful, man. Boom. Woo. See ya. It's awesome. And a great throw from McCarthy. Nice touch. Good downfield accuracy. Lot to like here. Block him up. Nice call. Kevin, 8-person protection there. That always helps. Preseason special. Hitch. Let it rip. One-on-one outside the numbers. Dot. Next one here. 3rd and 1. Okay, 3rd and 1. They're going to get to Tampa 2. Okay, this is kind of a weird, counterintuitive trend in the league where a lot of defenses are going straight up 2, it feels like nowadays, on short yardage because they know offenses are so good with the man beaters, the rubs, the multiple runaways. Right here, I think, first up, they're fortunate this wasn't a fumble. Okay. Now, the thing for JJ here is, to me, he's a hitch late, just a tick late. So they're presenting closed, right? You can see him get to open. Well, then that middle linebacker type is going to be working the middle of the field. So 3rd and 1 running Tampa 2. It doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of old school football people, myself included. Okay, this is the concept right here. We're going to chip and then get to the flat. So you come out here, you're probably reading this guy. They take this thing away. They do a nice job of sorting this thing out. It's not there, not there. Reset your feet. So what we already talked about in this video, right? 1, 2, 3. You can count to 3. You can play for me or Kevin. So just want to see him be able to hit that back foot. No. No. Yes. Right? Just a tick quicker. He's 1 hitch slow, ends up getting his arm hit. That's the difference. So play it out down here to the bottom. No. And I mean, you could even make the argument maybe you could throw that number 2. In fact, you definitely could make the argument. So if this guy's going to get engaged with this short in here, as we come out, I wouldn't be mad. This throw is, in my opinion, is there. So we can either let that rip, or we can, if he doesn't like it, he's the one making the decision, get back to this backside in faster. So probably a poor decision to the front side to no throw it. Just watch the corner. If the corner gets engaged with number 1, let it rip. Backside. You got to get just a tick faster. So footwork here is tough because we're on the horn. We can't really see it. But 1 hitch, hitch, back, throw. Throw the in, right down the hash. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Tick late. Hopefully we'll be able to see it a little bit better from the offensive end zone here, footwork-wise. But you want to be, basically, if I'm saying get to the number 3, that's your 2nd or 3rd hitch, right? So 1 hitch. Also, don't love that footwork, whatever that is. Choppy at the top of this drop. You should almost never have your feet like that. 1 hitch, 2 hitch, 3 hitch, 4 hitch. Oh, shit. Right? It's got to be front side. No, backside, throw in. Get your foot around. Get your foot around. Throw it, throw it, throw it. He sees it. He's just a tick late. That's the difference. It's a great one to learn from because the timing is no joke. This isn't Rutgers. We're not playing the Terps here. Next one here, very next play, 4th and 1. We're going for it. Hell yeah. We're going to hit the slant up top to the number 1. Now, they convert this. I'm all for it. 8, have yourself a day. I don't think that this is probably the right footwork. It's me going out on a limb here. Very rare to say you're going to throw a slant in gun off 3 and a hitch. Okay. So it works here. I would make the argument that this throw is late, how far it is over here. Again, footwork wise, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, and a hitch. You never even do that under center. So I would want to say 1 step if it's press. So if this guy's out here and he jacks him at the line of scrimmage, the coaching point I like to say is sink on that back hip. So wherever you are, instead of hitching, sink on that thing so you're ready to go. Let him work, and then you want to throw this thing a lot closer to the numbers than to the hash. And I would bet also if the Raiders had to do this over again, I think they run with a sit here. You don't necessarily need 2 people on the sit. You'd love to pass that thing off and fall back into this slant lane. So without knowing their rules on defense, all I can say is this footwork to me looks late. Looks a little panicky. We're getting a little fortunate here that it's that wide open up top. Because, right, most slants would be thrown right there. Put it on him. Instead, that thing is almost closer to the hash than the numbers. And from the back, you can really see here, they get squeezed on the tight end. You can see 37 here. If this is the hole or rat or thief or whatever extra player in the middle, as this guy runs the sit, different teams have different rules. So if this guy has 34, does he follow him and we get a double team clamp here? I mean, they ran scat Hank. We saw that. Okay, maybe that's their rules. As he runs this sit, I think most teams would want to pass this off. So they would communicate, hey, now this is your guy, and now I fall off and become the extra player. If that would be the case, well, then this slant this late is going to be a problem. Now, a lot of ifs and buts there. But you can see here potentially this is, I just think it's there. It's not, I think it is late. Okay, gun, 3-step and a hitch is late in every system of football. It works out here. Good for you. First down. Last one here, another touchdown pass. The old hidden corner to 11 down here to the bottom. Haven't seen this work since the 90s, Jesuit High School. Wide open. Kevin in his bag. Preseason, busting him out. Love it. You can see the motion come in here. This ends up being a D gap? No, E gap. It's funny. I was thinking to myself actually earlier this week. It's not funny to you. You don't know what I was thinking. But I was thinking that teams have gotten so good at better understanding duo out of this formation. So everybody runs duo out of these tight, either bunch, wing formations. And essentially in duo, the guy who's always going to be unblocked is the outside gap. Okay, this is kind of letting defenders, defense coordinators, defense coaches know where the bones are buried. I'm sure they know this. But so this edge player has gotten so good, even DB types, at closing this thing and making this thing a TFL because they're unblocked. Everybody in duo is going to be blocking the opposite gap down, essentially. So this guy will always be unblocked. So usually the runner knows that and they want to stay in the funnel, but sometimes they'll get kicked out here and block this thing. I feel like these guys have gotten more aggressive coming downhill to hit these things when they see these tight formations. And so the Vikings do a great job right here. Just exit out here, and there's nobody there. I mean, I'm going to say it. Wide ass open. Can't throw it out there. You can punt it out there to him. It's a beautiful job. You never see this type of thing happen. Well, not never. Rarely see this type of thing happen in a regular season game. Whoop. Look at the DBs. I mean, you got him. I got him. Who's got him? Full mailbox, too. He does the mailbox before he even looks. Nice job. That's a nice throw, too, from McCarthy. Sometimes these throws are the harder throws when they're that wide open. Really nice design. Terrible defense. Big touchdown. Some big plays for J.J. McCarthy. Really fun to see this film. But there was some good stuff to learn from. This is one of those ones you just don't miss a layup. Whoop. Awesome. Mailbox, touchdown. Good way to end it. So that is a wrap. J.J. McCarthy, preseason week 1, first ever NFL pseudo action. A lot to be excited about. I thought the things that jumped off the film, big playability, downfield accuracy, driving the ball, super smooth, fluid. Now, was it perfect? No. Would he love to have that interception throwback? Yeah. But there's a lot to like, y'all. Getting through reads, using his legs. I mean, being really smooth, fluid, on time, rhythm. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited to see more. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you want to see next. I will see you next time. Have a good one.